Well, my 11th point is natural hair can be expensive. Like seriously, it can get very expensive. So the amount of money you spend on products, I mean, for this length of hair, I spend a good coin. I spend good coins on this length of hair. Hello everyone, welcome to this community of very beautiful women who see, create and express beauty in many aspects of our lives and who are always driven to improve ourselves. My name is Chimi Kankari and today I'm talking about things you need to know before you consider going natural or before you set a natural hair goal. As you all know, for this year, my self-improvement goal has been to grow my hair longer. So learn how I do so by following me on this channel. Today, I have my hair straightened. It's straightened out. So yeah, this is all my hair. So this is all my natural hair and I straightened it out just last night. Today, I'm talking about 15 things you need to know before you go natural or before you set a natural hair goal. The first is, it takes time and planning. Seriously, the natural hair journey is a commitment. It takes time and planning to do. If you have 4B or 4C hair, you know that you need to schedule time to deep condition, shampoo, detangle, and even protective style. All of that takes time. For my hair length, as you can see, my hair is about 20 inches long and it takes me about 4 hours to do my hair. That is shampoo, condition, and style. As you know in my previous videos, I love doing protective styles. So in that sense, I spend my 4 hours during the weekend to do my natural hair and do the protective style, but the rest of the week, I don't do anything. So if you're willing to put time and if you're willing to plan your hair schedule, then you would see success in your natural hair journey. But if not, that is fine. That is also fine. Your goal doesn't have to be to grow long hair, but if you wish to grow long hair, you need to put time and plan. My second point is, it's actually hard to take care of natural hair. And honestly speaking, it is difficult for me to admit this because I want to see many other women go natural and I want them to enjoy the joy I feel in my natural hair. I feel so much joy. I feel my most beautiful in my natural hair. So it's difficult for me to admit that it's actually difficult. It's actually hard to take care of natural hair, but I'll tell you the truth that it is hard to take care of natural hair. There are so many times in my natural hair journey that I wanted to just cut my hair and then be like, screw it, it's over. But I kept persevering. And right now, I have my current length and just the way my hair is looking today, I just really love the way it's looking today. So the time pays off, the hard work pays off, but it does take hard work. It is difficult to take care of natural hair, but if you love your natural hair, if you love to see it grow healthy and long, then you actually find love in doing the hard work. The third tip is, natural hair requires you to believe. Believe that your hair can grow and it will grow. That's why I start most of my videos with, do you believe that you or any person of African descent can grow a hair long or to a predetermined length? You need to believe that your hair can grow before it grows. I can't count how many times I've been told that black people's hair can grow. Before your hair can grow, you need to be mixed. Before your hair can grow, you probably need to be mixed with African and some other race. You either need to be from a different race for your hair to grow long. I've heard so many negative comments about the natural hair. And when I first went natural, to me it was a leap of faith. I just had to see, okay, what is out there? What else can I do to improve myself? Going natural was just, for me, initially was a self-improvement journey. And I'm surprised right now to see my length, the current length I have. I'm just very surprised. This is the third time ever I flat ironed my hair and I'm very surprised to see the length I've retained over my almost 8 years of being natural. So believe that your hair can grow and believe me, with time, you would see hair length retention and you see growth progress. My fourth point is natural hair needs change. You can't just start your natural hair journey and then plan on using A, B, and C products and think you use that throughout your whole natural hair journey. Natural hair products needs changes. When I first started my natural hair journey, that's between my first and my second year of being natural, the products I used then, I don't even use them right now. I can't even remember the products I used in my first 2 years of being natural because it's been a long time and I've changed products since then. As your hair grows longer, you actually see that your hair might either need more protein treatments or even more moisture treatments. So be cognizant that your hair needs will change over time and also be receptive towards your hair needs changing. You need to be open and fluid in the natural hair journey. My fifth point is develop hair products knowledge. Know the products that your hair needs. Basically, in my regimen, what I use as products is shampoo, deep conditioner, protein treatments, leave-in conditioner, oils. Those are the things I mainly use in my hair care regimen. But then, even in those categories I mentioned, things change. For the past 4 years now, I've been using Joico as my moisture products. But my protein products changes. So in that sense, develop knowledge on the products you need to use. That's what kind of products do you need on your hair care regimen. It doesn't have to be like, I must only use Joico. No, it can just be, okay, I need a protein treatment or I need a moisture treatment. So what is my best moisture treatments? This year might be Joico, might be your best. Next year it might be Kantu. The upper year it might be something else. So just develop an overall idea as to the products that your natural hair would want, and you actually find success in your natural hair journey if you develop knowledge on the products that your natural hair wants. My sixth point here is adopt healthy eating and healthy lifestyle. Honestly speaking, the hair you see, all of this is dead. That's just a fact. This is just made up of dead cells that have been keratinized. That is it. So I'll say hair is the prettiest mummy, that's mummified carcass that you find on the human body. That's just a fact. Hair is dead. So don't make a big deal about something that's already dead, right? But the thing is that your hair depends on the foods you eat. So imagine each day or each week when your hair cells are coming together to form the hair shaft, right? It depends on the nutrients that you take in. The nutrients that you take in determines the quality of hair that your scalp produces. There isn't much that you can do to what has already grown, but for the ones that are about to grow, you can determine the health of those hairs by eating a good, nutritious diet. Fun fact for you. Do you know that your hair can be used to trace all the foods you've eaten? That's true though. It is very true. So I'm sure in this hair right now, you will probably see some chicken, some rice, some beans, who knows? Your hair can be used to determine all the foods you have eaten over the length of the time your hair has grown. So be mindful of the foods you put into your body because that determines what quality of hair you grow. My seventh point is natural hair is a commitment. Like I said in my first point, a commitment, it needs time and planning. I went natural in order to find my better self. I went natural as a self-improvement journey. So when I remember that my going natural was not to find my better self, it helps me withstand the hard times and it helps me still keep true to the commitments of finding my best self. I can't count how many times I've been told that I've had bad hair, or my hair is not going to grow, or my hair is not just good enough. I can't count how many times I just disliked my hair in the past. But when I went natural and when I found ways to love my hair, it was easier for me to keep the commitment of finding my better self in my natural hair. So in that sense, natural hair is a commitment. I believe the best commitment in a natural hair journey is finding health. health to me is the biggest goal to aspire for in natural hair journey. So ignore length and just focus on health. I know that natural hair is a commitment to yourself. If you don't like natural hair, that is fine. You don't have to go natural if you don't want to. But know that if you choose to go natural, it is a commitment and you actually see results once you keep true to that commitment. 8th note is have hair mentors. I know it might sound funny, what does it mean by having hair mentors? But it's just simply maybe YouTubers or people you know in your everyday life that has the kind of hair that you want. And when I say the kind of hair you want, please don't be like 4C and then be aspiring to have a 3A hair. That is not a healthy aspiration. But what I'm saying is, if you have a 4C, 4B hair, look for someone that also has 4C, 4B hair and follow that person on YouTube, maybe Facebook, social media, or even ask the person questions when you see them in person about how they took care of their hair and how their hair has gotten to the length or the health it is. I've said it previously, but seriously, in my natural hair journey, I've been natural for almost 8 years now. I can't count how many times I wanted to just cut it off. I can't count how many times. It's been so much. Like the times I've just had like natural hair journey up to here. Like I've just been so tired. But when I look at my natural hair mentors and also see some of the journey that other natural hair YouTubers have gone through, it helps me keep pushing forward in the natural hair journey, and it helps me withstand those hard times in natural hair journey. So know that to have a good natural hair journey, you need to find mentors to help you withstand those hard times and also to learn from them. My 9th point is the natural hair can actually make you get judgmental of other people's hair, especially other black people's hair, and also your own hair. Why I mention this point is, first of all, I see that a lot of people compare their natural hair, either length or health or texture, to other people's length, hair or texture. I know that many times I've fallen victim to this comparison, and I'm trying my best to break free from it, because it makes no sense for me to compare myself or my hair length or texture to that of somebody else's. It makes no sense. So I say that if you fixate on length or texture, you might actually get judgmental of other people's hair or other people's length. So be careful of that when you choose to go natural. Choose to go natural to just improve yourself and not necessarily to compare yourself with others. And even if your hair grows slowly, be patient with it. When I first went natural, I used wigs as a way to get comfortable with being natural. And after my 2nd year of being natural, I stopped wearing wigs and I just went to my natural hair to understand my hair, to understand the texture and just understand how to take care of it. I stayed without wearing wigs for about 4 years, and then I knew that I developed like a certain judgment towards other people who wore wigs. I was like, don't you love yourself? Don't you know how to take care of yourself? Like, why can't you just embrace natural hair texture? And I said that was wrong. That was very wrong of me, because after my 4th year of just wearing my hair out and not wearing any wig, I went back to wearing wigs now, and I found out that wow, wigs can actually be a good way to help your own natural hair grow. Wigs can be a good way to mix up styles. And we're in 2001, every woman has the rights and every person has the rights to choose the styles that they want. So if you're natural and you see yourself in the judgment zone of, oh, you're wearing a wig, a straight wig, so you don't love yourself, please stop that. That isn't the best thing to do. Everyone has their reasons and everyone has their fashion style. So go natural because you choose and you love being natural. I mean, I know that for me, having my natural hair either straightened or most times in a protective style, I feel my most beautiful self in my natural hair. But I can't tell someone who doesn't feel that beautiful in their natural hair, I can't tell them to be like, oh, you need to be natural or you need to only wear natural hair. Some people feel they're most beautiful in wearing wigs of different textures and different styles. So I can't take that from them. It's going to be very bad of me to say, oh, you need to be natural and you need to only do natural things, right? That's going to be very bad of me, since I found my own beauty in natural hair. I can't force that on someone who doesn't find the same thing. So in natural hair community, please, let's be less judgmental about those who wear wigs and those who don't like even the natural hair. They have the right to do that. My 10th point is the natural hair journey can actually lead to comparison. And I've mentioned this a little bit previously, but it can lead to comparison in the sense of when you watch too many YouTube videos, you're like, oh, I want my hair to be this, I want my hair to be that, I want my hair to be this long, that in, let's say for instance now, I want my hair to be 7 inches in 5 months. Like seriously, I see some YouTube videos that say grow 1 inch in 1 day, and to me that's just no, you can't grow 1 inch in 1 day. If you can, please tell me what you use, but I doubt you can't grow 1 inch in 1 day, simply. So please, in the natural hair community, once you choose to go natural or once you have a natural hair goal, try your best to stay true to yourself and try your best to use other people's journey as a way to learn and not actually compare yourself with others. Just use the information you see on YouTube as a tool to learn, but not a tool to compare yourself. I have been natural for almost 8 years and my hair is currently 20 inches. That means an average of about 2.5 inches a year. I know that's not how my hair grew, but just on an average 2.5 inches a year. To the average natural, that might be a slow growth, but to me slow and steady won my race. So in that sense, if I compare myself to someone who grew this length in 3 years, I would have already been hating my own natural hair and probably just cut it off and be like, okay, screw this, and I'm going back to just wearing wigs. But take the time, learn, and just learn to love your own natural hair and the journey you're going into. My 11th, I don't have enough fingers, well, my 11th point is natural hair can be expensive. Like seriously, it can get very expensive. So the amount of money you spend on products, I mean, for this length of hair, I spend a good coin. I spend good coins on this length of hair, seriously. Like, it could get really expensive for you to buy your shampoo, your deep conditioner, your leave-in conditioner, and then your oils. It can get very expensive. So in that sense, I'll just encourage you to find cost-saving methods to grow your hair. For example, my cost-saving method is whenever I go to Nigeria, because I'm from Nigeria, or whenever I go to Ghana, which is my husband's country, I get either shea butter or palm kernel oil in bulk, and I bring them here to the States because that will be good for me for almost a year or two. I can't imagine buying shea butter on Amazon the same quantity. That would be so expensive. So find ways to reduce costs. Also, for me, I know I spend most of my money in leave-in conditioner and deep conditioner. So what I've started doing lately is instead of buying a leave-in conditioner, I started using aloe vera gel. But I had some negative experience in aloe vera gel because it left some debris in my hair, which I'll talk about in a different video. But aloe vera gel left some debris in my hair. So you have to weigh the cost and benefit of each product or each cost-saving mechanism that you choose. But long story short, the natural hair can be very expensive. So if you choose that, or you want your hair to grow to 20 inches or 25 inches, which is possible, but just realize that you might have to spend more money on that, because for the conditioner that will go through the whole length of hair, that is money you're looking at there. For shampoo, for leave-in conditioners, everything has money and time. So natural hair can get really expensive. My 12th point is the natural hair can make you develop a different kind of self-love and self-admiration. Before going natural, like I told you earlier, I've heard so many negative things about my hair, and I felt like the only way I could have hair long, the only way I could have hair to my tailbone was to buy a wig and wear a wig. That was the way I felt I could have hair to my tailbone. So when I chose to go natural, my first year I was still a bit iffy about the natural hair journey. I was like, I don't necessarily know how to rock my natural hair. I don't know what styles to wear. So I just pretty much wore sewings and just extensions on my natural hair because they help me tremendously in my first year and a half of being natural. So I did that, and I remember one summer I came back home from college, and then I combed out my hair and I saw a beautiful afro. It was so beautiful. Like, that was the first time I fell in love with my natural hair. And since then, the love has followed me all through. Like, I'm in awe of how the natural hair can look and the different styles that I can do with my natural hair. So, given that I've heard so many negative things about my natural hair, and given that people have said that I couldn't grow hair. I mean, I've had arguments with friends before that black people can grow hair, and they were like, no. And they were also black. And they were like, no, black people can't grow hair. They can't grow hair past their tailbone, or they can't grow hair to their tailbone, right? I've had arguments with them about it. But given that I'm able to achieve what people said I couldn't achieve, it's helped me think that what other things can I achieve in my life that people have said I couldn't achieve. So natural hair has given me a different kind of self-love and self-appreciation. I sometimes think that if I'm wearing a wig and then someone just pulls the wig from my hair, what will I do? And since I went natural, whenever I think of that scenario, like if I'm wearing a wig, and obviously, hopefully it's not glued to my head, but if I'm wearing a wig and someone just pulls the wig off my hair, what will I do? Simply, I'll just go to the bathroom, loosen the cornrows, and then wear my afro out. Beautiful hair. Simple. So in that sense, it's giving me options to try out different styles, either my natural hair or wearing a wig. So natural hair has given me a new self-love and self-admiration. My 13th tip is to excel in your natural hair journey. Let your goal be beyond just growing long hair to loving your hair and growing healthy hair. I believe loving your hair and growing healthy hair is key to any length goal that you need or you want. The truth is that if your hair grows long but your hair is unhealthy, your hair is going to break. If your hair grows healthy, your hair will definitely get to its predetermined length, and you definitely see the full potential of your own hair. So in that sense, let your goal for natural hair be beyond just, oh, I want my hair to grow long. No. Let your goal be to grow healthy hair and love the hair that comes from your scalp. My 14th point is natural hair requires patience. Patience. Like, I can't even emphasize patience. Like, you need patience in your natural hair journey, seriously. There are times whereby, I'll say there are years whereby I didn't even see any length retention. I know in between 2014, not 2014, I know between 2017, I thought my hair wasn't growing. I thought my hair was just stunted at the points. So I tried different products. I tried different things, but it just felt like my hair was just stagnant. So it felt like my hair was just stagnant. So it was after 2017, 18 that then I started seeing my hair grow again. So natural hair requires patience, and if you're not one to be patient, or if you don't even want to learn how to be patient, then you don't have to go natural. The natural hair journey is called journey for a reason. This natural hair journey is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So it takes trial and error. I don't think anyone can fully teach you how to take care of your natural hair without you trying and failing. So it takes trial and error. It takes you putting some things on your hair that works and putting some things on your hair that don't work. It takes you doing some styles that work and doing some styles that don't even work on your hair. Everything in life requires patience, but natural hair in particular requires a lot of patience. So know this before you go natural, that you need patience to grow your hair to a certain length. Then my 15th and final tip is it's okay to fail. I know some of you might be like, oh, why? Don't say it's okay to fail in natural hair, but it's okay to fail. In my second year of being natural, I had to cut a whole year's of hair length off. And I've mentioned that in my previous video, why that happened. My hair was very dry and I had to cut off that length away. So it's okay to fail. It's okay to try products and then the products don't work on your hair. All of that is okay. But make sure you just keep going. Make sure you keep trying out products that work for you. Make sure that when you fail, you just don't give up and you just don't fall out. So Keep trying products, keep experimenting, and keep learning. And even if you fail sometimes, know that you will not fail every time. So in this natural hair journey, these are the 15 things I think you need to know before you go natural, or before you set up a natural hair journey or natural hair goal. Once again, I am a new YouTuber and my goal is to create value on YouTube. So if you find value in this video, please don't hesitate to subscribe. This will help me get my message to many more people, and turn on the notification bell so you can be among the first to know when I release a new video. You take care and bye for now. I will see you in an upcoming video.